Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
This is Abubakar. I am going to take your speaking test. So, can I have your name, please?
Yes, my name is Shoaib, but you can call me Shoaib.
Okay. Can you tell me where are you from?
I'm from Sylhet.
May I see your ID?
Yes, yes.
Thank you. So, now I would like to ask you some general question about you and your daily activities. So, let's talk about home. Do you live in a house or a flat?
Well, I live in a house which is a two-story brick house. Yes.
What's your favorite room in your house?
Well, my favorite room in my house is my own room where I can do whatever I want.
What have you done to your room to make it look nice?
Well, I do so many things in my rooms to make it beautiful, such as I painted my rooms with my favorite color white.
Who do you live with?
I live with my six family members. Family members.
Which room does your family spend most of the time?
Well, my family members most of the time spend in drawing room by watching television together.
Okay, so let's talk about sports. Are you interested in sports?
Yes, I am interested in sports.
What sports do you like?
Well, there are different types of sports available in our country, such as cricket, football, badminton. Among them, I love playing cricket on the field.
Do most people in your country like sport?
In my opinion, most of the people, 9 out of 10 people love sports in my country.
Okay. What benefits do you think sports can bring us?
Well, there are various kinds of benefits sports bring us. By playing sports on the field, people can secure their body from disease. Also, they can feed their body by playing.
Okay, so let's talk about drinking water. Do you think we should drink a lot of water?
Yes, we should drink a lot of water on a daily basis, because by drinking water we can secure our body from disease.
How often you drink water?
Well, I usually drink water 1 or 2 liter a day. Although whenever I feel thirst, I use that time.
What kind of water do you like to drink?
Well, there are many kinds of water available for drinking. Among them, I prefer mineral water, because mineral water is the one which I am comfortable with.
Do you drink bottled water or water from machines?
Well, I drink bottled water. I prefer bottled water because I cannot afford machines water. Although doctors always suggest to drink machine waters.
Okay. So that's the end of your part 1. Now I will take your speaking exam on part 2. I will give you a cue card, okay, and also pen and paper. You can, if you want to make some notes also. So before you are speaking, you will get 1 minute to think about this topic. Okay. So here is your cue card. Please don't turn over. Pen and paper. So your time is start now. Please turn over the card. Okay, Mr. Shoaib, your 1 minute's preparation has been up, so start speaking.
Well, politeness is a kind of virtue. Not every people has it. Uh, I know different types of polite person around the world. Among them, I love to share with you about a polite person who is none other than my father. The name of my father is Jahid Ahmad. He is around 60 years old. He is a businessman. He does many sorts of businesses. My society people know him for his business. His work ethics towards his business is something which I admire the most. He help everyone whoever need any help. Also, he what. I know him because he is my father. He is very polite person that everyone loves him. According to my mother, he is very perfect husband. He always gives my father everything whatever she needs. It is not the only reason why my mother thinks he is perfect. Actually, she marries him because of his polite nature. He is also I suppose he is very polite person because he treat everyone very equally. For example, my grandfather is a bit short-tempered person, but my father respect him most and does whatever he says. And
Okay, your time's up. So can I have cue card and paper pencil? Thank you. Okay. So in part 3, I would like to ask you some question related to part 2. Do you think you are a polite person?
well, in my opinion, I think I am a polite person. I do not speak with anyone rudely. So from that reason, I think I am a polite person.
Do you think politeness is important?
Yes, I suppose politeness is very important for our society because by politeness we spread some necessary stuff. So that politeness is very important.
Can you give me some other examples of how people show politeness in your country?
Well, there are plethora types of ways where our country people shows their politeness, by giving their seats in bus. They show their politeness. Also, whenever or elder people crossing the road, if someone helps them, that is also considered as a politeness behavior. Also, whenever teacher enter in a class, we show politeness by standing.
Do you think there are any differences between politeness in your country and in the West?
Well, in my opinion, there is no difference between politeness and other countries and in our countries because our country influenced by other Western worlds and whatever they do, our country do as the same. So, in my opinion, it is similar.
How can parents teach their children to be polite?
Well, the parents can teach their children to be polite by telling them the way they are following politeness. They can tell them to follow any polite person in their society.
How do you show your politeness?
Well, no one can show their politeness because it's just a reflex on everyone's nature. But we can show our politeness by behaving well with others.
Okay, so that's the end of your speaking test, Mr. Shoaib.